From YouTube to jail, the dark side of influencer fame. Social media influencers, SMIs, pose psychological, health and security risks and need tighter regulation, a new study finds. SMIs have revolutionized marketing, shaping consumer behavior, brand strategies, and even societal norms. However, new research exposes a lesser-known side of influencer culture, one that raises ethical, psychological, and regulatory concerns. A recent study by the University of Portsmouth systematically examines the negative impacts of SMIs, highlighting issues such as misinformation, endorsement of dangerous products, unrealistic beauty standards, the fostering of a comparison culture, deceptive consumption, and privacy risks. With influencer marketing projected to reach an estimated $480 billion by 2027, companies increasingly rely on SMIs to promote products and foster consumer trust. A Digital Marketing Institute 2024 survey found that 60% of consumers trust influencer recommendations, with nearly half of all purchasing decisions being influenced by these endorsements. However, as influencer culture grows, so do concerns about its unintended consequences. Many SMIs act as opinion leaders or experts within their respective areas, frequently reviewing products and leveraging their authority, expertise, or relationships with followers to influence purchasing decisions. Some inspire and entertain, others deceive and upset. The deception and damage and their impact on consumption need to be carefully regulated. Yuxela Kinsey, professor of marketing and sales at the University of Portsmouth. The paper, published in Psychology and Marketing, warns power of SMIs is creating a worrying consumer landscape. Unlike traditional celebrities, whose fame is typically rooted in institutional settings such as acting, music, or sports, SMIs gain recognition through social media platforms, often relying on personal branding and consistent engagement with their audiences. Yuxela Kinsey, professor of marketing and sales at the University of Portsmouth, said, "Many SMIs act as opinion leaders or experts within their respective areas, frequently reviewing products and leveraging their authority, expertise, or relationships with followers to influence purchasing decisions. Some inspire and entertain, others deceive and upset. The deception and damage and their impact on consumption need to be carefully regulated." This study organizes the negative aspects of influencer marketing into 6 key themes. Promotion of harmful products. SMIs often endorse unhealthy or dangerous products such as diet pills, detox teas, and alcohol without full disclosure, influencing consumption habits, particularly among younger audiences. Dissemination of misinformation. Many influencers, despite lacking expertise, spread false information about health, politics, and social issues, leading to widespread disinformation. Reinforcement of unrealistic beauty standards. By presenting filtered and curated images, influencers contribute to body dissatisfaction, low self-esteem, and harmful beauty practices. Fostering of comparison culture. Influencer-driven content fuels lifestyle envy and social anxiety, leading to negative self-comparison and diminished well-being. Deceptive consumption practices. Some influencers engage in unethical behaviors such as undisclosed sponsorships, promotion of counterfeit goods, and misleading advertisements, undermining consumer trust. Privacy concerns. The extensive data collection and sharing by influencers raise significant security and regulatory issues, posing risks for both influencers and followers. Social media influencers hold immense power over consumer decisions and cultural norms. While they provide entertainment, inspiration, and brand engagement, the unchecked influence of some SMIs can lead to serious ethical and psychological consequences. Our study highlights the urgency for both academic and industry stakeholders to address these challenges proactively. Dr. Georgia Buckle, Research Fellow in the School of Accounting, Economics, and Finance at the University of Portsmouth. The study calls for more stringent oversight, increased transparency, and ethical marketing strategies to mitigate these risks. Researchers suggest the following strategies for policymakers and marketeers. Transparency and ethical compliance. Brands must enforce clear disclosure policies to ensure responsible influencer partnerships. Regulation and consumer protection. governments should strengthen policies on influencer marketing to prevent deceptive practices and misinformation. Mental health awareness. Companies and influencers must prioritize authentic content that promotes well-being rather than unattainable ideals. Data privacy protections. Stronger safeguards and awareness campaigns are needed to protect users from privacy breaches and data exploitation. Dr. Georgia Buckle, research fellow in the School of Accounting, Economics, and Finance at the University of Portsmouth, said, "Social media influencers hold immense power over consumer decisions and cultural norms. While they provide entertainment, inspiration, and brand engagement, the unchecked influence of some SMIs can lead to serious ethical and psychological consequences." Our study highlights the urgency for both academic and industry stakeholders to address these challenges proactively. This research offers a critical framework for analyzing influencer culture beyond its commercial benefits, emphasizing the need for ethical marketing practices and a healthier digital ecosystem. For many of us, the lives of social media influencers are the equivalent of living the dream. Paid to insert products and services into their daily lives, social media influencers can enjoy eye-watering earnings and high levels of fame, all while living the good life. Micro-influencers can make between $150 to $600 per post, while those with audiences over 500,000 can charge up to $10,000. The true mega-influencers can earn even more than that, with footballer Cristiano Ronaldo topping the 2023 influencer earnings table at $2.4 million per post. The earning potential of these new jobs has not gone unnoticed among the young. Over 57% of US Gen Z, 13 to 17-year-olds, list YouTuber/streamer as their preferred future career, while Turkish teens also aspire to be TikTokers because of the allure of easy money. But is being a social media influencer all it's cracked up to be? The lived reality of social media influencers is the subject of a new article I wrote with two Danish colleagues, Anna Bertha Christensen and Richard Tar D. Jones. Based on Anna's PhD dissertation research, the article examines how social media influencers monetize their lifestyles. The study employed ethnographic techniques to shadow influencers as they went about their work, from working with clients to interacting with agents. Authenticity is the currency of influencer success. What we found surprised us. At the heart of influencer work is the difficult-to-define quality of authenticity. While brands wish to work with influencers because they offer an authentic touch that eludes commercial advertising and sponsorship, authenticity also has a dark side. Over time, the demand for authentic content gets ratcheted up, with influencers having to increasingly open up about their emotional lives to sustain and win new followers. This opens new commercial opportunities. However, it also leads to increased feelings of alienation.